Okay, so today I'm going to show you how I prepare small amounts of dough in relation to the lock-in and the butter block. So after my dough is mixed and fermented for 45 minutes, I degas the dough and I roll it out into a rectangular form. And then I close the dough into plastic. So this is just plastic sheet, okay? And I make an edge. So we apply the same principle as making a butter block. Okay, we find an edge here so that the dough can't expand and get any bigger. I'm going to close one edge, okay, and that means that I can expel the air out this end here, and we can flatten out the dough. So I'm degassing the dough in the plastic. I'm keeping a rectangular shape, as you can see. And then I'm going to seal the end. And I just fold it so that I have a nice straight edge and that the dough is even. So I'm just going to push the dough out. There you go. Into the corners. And the same here. So my dough has been in the fridge for overnight, and it's now ready to start the process of lamination. So I'm using Anchor butter today. So I prepared an Anchor butter block, and essentially what you want is you want the butter to be the same height as your dough, and it should be twice the width. Okay, so we can see that it's almost exactly that. And I'm just going to open up the plastic, and we can just verify the thickness or the length. So here we go, 1, 2. So it's double the width, and it's the same height. I'm using for this, there was 500 grams of flour used in the recipe, so it's my standard base recipe, and there's 250 grams of butter. So the measurements are, height is 220, okay, so it's 220 high, and it's about 320 wide. So I'm going to unpack the butter, and you can see has been prepared nice and thin. And the nice thing about using the plastic, well, I'm recycling the wrapper from the Anchor butter. You don't have to touch it, okay, or you don't have to handle it very much. So I'm just going to reposition it so that you can see it there. It's literally just peeping out top and bottom. So I'm going to get a knife. And instead of pinching, I'm going to cut here and here. And what that will do is it'll allow me to just put the dough straight on top of the butter. I'm going to use a French knife and just cut, nice clean cut, and a nice clean cut on the other side. Okay. Put the plastic aside. So I have a little bit of flour. The dough is a little bit sticky, so I'm going to put the cut edge right to the edge of the dough piece here, and I'm going to do the same here. So I'm just going to line that up on the butter block, okay, and I'm just going to press gently. So you can see that I have a nice 3 layers, okay, dough, butter, dough, dough, butter, dough, dough, butter, dough, the whole way around. So think of it as being like a cheese sandwich or a ham sandwich, and that's a really nice, neat way of doing your lock-in.